He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Striding in, David Fletcher. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano has a beat. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Mike, well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His previous history with Mike fires, he carries a .421 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Sliced hard on the ground. Profar has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Just underway here in Cleveland. Hey. 2-2 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Baseball on the show. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Ramon Laureano. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Chapman.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Calhoun. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Matt Olson. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Laureano, the runner at third. Chapman stands at second. No outs. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Into the box now. Mark Hanna fouled away. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
At the plate, Chris Davis. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Simmons throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The A's lead it 3-0. Here's Albert now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Laureano going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
In now, Justin Upton. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Pujols leads off second with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Anderson.
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. Angels leave 1. Still down 3-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a liner. Foul. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they've bounced into a double play.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Josh Begley.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping in now, Josh Begley. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Number 48 goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 3 and the Angels nothing. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a .304 batter. He also has 1 home run. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Into the box, number 48. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 to short. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Profar over to his left. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now the 2-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Matt Chapman. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Mark Canha. And that misses. 2-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set, the payoff pitch, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. But they're on. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a called strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Popped him up. Profar has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So digging in now, Jurickson Profar. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
That's
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Pro far ahead with a 3-1 count here. Josh Begley is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Begley.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
LaStella.
Into the box now, Tommy LaStella. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Marcus Semien. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 22.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as the A's have opened it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman.
Nope,
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Matt Olson will be next. The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run through 5 innings, with the A's up 4-0. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
High ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 48.
Digging in, number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A runner on first with 2 away. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here he swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Taylor Cole
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Angels, number 67, Taylor Cole.
Stepping up now, Mark Canha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. Grounded to short. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Next for Oakland, the 2nd baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for Oakland. They lead it 4-0. Back here on the show, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
To 2-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Popped him up. Fegley has got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another chance? Josh Fegley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The count now at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Fegley over at second. Simeon is over at first with 1 away. They'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-2 now.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Line drive to center field. Kenna is right there, one down. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
Your attention.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Cole Calhoun will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
One strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Good battle. The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, number 48. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Laureano giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They're down 4-0. So stepping in, Mark Canha. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
The batter,
not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking
hitter,
batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. To short, hit hard. Simmons has it to second for one. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 4, and the Angels nothing. Digging in, David Fletcher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Mike Trout is on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. This is foul right side. Has a look, now the pitch. Smoke toward third. Profar for one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Angels down to their last strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans